All right, guys, just want to make a quick video. The markets are absolutely on fire today, not just Bitcoin, altcoins as well. You got the stock market up. What's causing all this? I haven't made a video in a couple days. We're at Bitcoin 63,294, up 6%. And like I said, overall, your altcoins, a lot of your altcoins are up 8%, 10%. Cardano's up 7. I saw Theta was up 12. AVAX up 14. A great day for the markets. What's going on? Why is this happening? We made a video a couple days ago talking about what all the experts were predicting for the rate cuts. And almost everybody was predicting a quarter point. That's what we thought was going to happen today. Hey, they'd raise it 25 or they'd cut 25, then maybe do another 25 in a few months. Well, they're actually cutting big. They're going to a half a rate cut. Fed goes big with interest rate cut in a bid to head off economical slowdown. The Federal Reserve used its federal funds rate, which serves as a benchmark for interest rates in the rest of the economy, as its main tool for regulating inflation and unemployment. The Federal Reserve said Wednesday it was lowering its key interest rate by 0.5 percentage point, an unusual aggressive move designed to cushion the economy from further slowdown. Like I said, everybody was predicting a quarter point. They went big. Why are they going big? Because the economy is pretty much in shambles. The job market has slowed down. The job market has been inundated by illegal immigrants. I see it myself in my job, which is I've run a private detective agency and security company for the last 20 years. I also work a little private security on the side, things like that. You're seeing all the applicants for the lower level security jobs, the ones where you don't even really need to, where you basically just need, to sit at a desk or basically sit in a car all day and do nothing. The unarmed jobs, they're all taken by illegals right now, who, at least in my state of Maryland, can easily get a security license. You basically just have to have your name, your fingerprints. If you don't have a criminal record, you essentially get a security license. So they're essentially taking all the jobs, the low-paying security jobs that a lot of entry-level people, 18, 19-year-old kids would want to get right out of high school because maybe they want to get into the security world, get a job as a cop down the line, and now they can't get those jobs because they're all taken by illegals. And of course, that's not just the security business. It's the restaurant business, the plumbing business, the handyman business, really trucking business. Any job you can think of, illegals are pretty much taking those jobs. Unemployment is about to explode, and that's why the Fed is coming in. All this crap under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they've essentially destroyed the economy. That's what's going on, guys. They've destroyed the economy. So the Fed went big. What does this mean? Okay, they cut by half, 50 basis points. Why is everybody flooding into Bitcoin right now? Well, Rand Neuner pretty much always says it better than me. And he hit the nail right on the head, guys. People are going to go into risk assets now. And this could start the alt season. We've been in this boring phase for the last 6 months. Not going to lie, I've been bored as fuck. Thank God we have the elections coming up, politics. So I'm concentrating my efforts on Trump and just the elections. And I'm really interested in that. And I'm just buying crypto on the side as we get dumps. But really, mostly just holding my crypto. I really haven't even bought all that much, just waiting for alt season. Well, this could be the catalyst. I actually think it is. I'm actually going to put my money where my mouth is. And Rand Neuner says the same thing. I really think this is pretty much the catalyst that's going to basically take us out of this little range we're in right now with Bitcoin. And I think we're probably going to be blowing past all-time high very, very soon. So let's hear what Rand has to say briefly.
5.5%. Rather get into risk early in the rate cycle than late in the rate cycle. So you've got to act really quickly. And I think I saw a tweet. Is this tweet over here? It says, general trading principle. Within alt cycles, you should crank up risk when the trend first reverses. It's the same thing within other risk markets, right? When the trend first reverses, when you're seeing that the trends first reverse, and this is, again, this is $6.5 trillion. This is not stupid money. This is a lot of money. It's going to flow out, and it's not, as you can see, that chart hasn't started turning yet. What's going to make it turn? Well, you've got a money market investor, and you say, look, buddy, you thought the rates were going to decline quite slowly? The rates are going to just decline really, really, really fucking quickly. And so they're going into risk assets, and you can see it. Look at the NASDAQ. Look at this candle in the NASDAQ over here. Look at this candle in the Russell 2000, the candle from yesterday in the Russell 2000. Look at the size of these candles. These are risky. The Russell 2000 is the equivalent of meme coins, and the Nasdaq is probably the equivalent of altcoins, right? So the money is moving from the equivalent of meme coins to the equivalent, from the equivalent of Bitcoin to the equivalent of meme coins and altcoins. And it's also happening in Bitcoin. So you can see Bitcoin breached 63. First time we've had anything happened in Bitcoin. Altcoins started having a crazy run, led by the meme coins. Why are the meme coins running? Because people are moving far down the risk curve. It's almost like you can imagine the risk curve and you say, okay, hold on a second. If bonds are over here, everybody's moving down the risk curve. So everybody's now moving down the risk curve.
So he pretty much said it best. I know even for myself, I don't have a lot of money. I'm just a regular guy, but I have a lot of my money in these high interest savings accounts right now because I'm getting 5%, almost 5%. Well, that's going to be dumping down pretty soon because now they're cutting the interest rates, and I'll probably be putting that money even more so back into crypto, maybe buying some more MicroStrategy stock, more risky plays where I can get more interest. So that's what's happening right now, guys. You know, the whole go into safe plays, go into savings account, go into bonds because interest rates are high and it's safe and it's guaranteed money. That's coming to an end now. The Fed has cut by half. They've cut 50 basis points and they're going to be cutting even more. They have to do it. The economy is on the brink of absolute collapse, especially the job market. And it's only going to get, they're only going to be cutting more throughout the year. So people now, this is the start of it. Today, this is the start of it. People flooding out of bonds, cash, whatever, and they're going to be going into these risk assets. Some people are going to go into Bitcoin. For some people, that's a risky asset. And for a lot of other people, they're going to go into even riskier assets. And that's usually how we know an alt season is going to begin. Like I said, Hex is up 20% today. All right. Theta's up 13%. Solana's up 11, almost 12%. You know, Cardano's up. Bitcoin Cash is up 10%. I mean, let's go down the list, guys. Sui's up 13%. I saw VeChain's up 6%, and this is only just the start. Theta, where's Theta? Theta's up almost 12%. I'm not going to read everything, but just look down the list here, guys. I mean, almost every altcoin is up 10 to 20, 25%, some up 30%. So this is really good news. I think this is pretty much the start. I think this is the catalyst that we've been looking for. It has to be. It has to be. We know it's a guarantee people are now going to be going into risky assets. Is it still possible where some of these risky altcoins are going to go to zero because they're scams and all that? Yeah. I mean, not every altcoin is going to do really, really well. But as of right now, people are looking at to get out of the safety and get into risk. And that's why we're seeing the big pump right now. If you're a believer in crypto, you're a believer in altcoins and Bitcoin, and you think we're going to get a big run, I think now is probably the time to get in. If you were on the side, I think you're probably in the last few days or few weeks that you're going to be able to get good deals on some of these altcoins. Things are still cheap. Theta's still under $1.50. Cardano's still 35 cents. You know, if you like Solana, you can get it for 130 bucks or whatever like that. Litecoin, $70 or whatever. There's still a lot of room here, guys. But this is probably the start. This is probably the catalyst that we've been looking for. That we've been looking for the last 6 to 8 months. Honestly, since like January, where it's been boring. It looks like we're coming into exciting times again. I'm getting excited. The Fed did what nobody expected. So I did a video 2 days ago. 80 to 90% of all analysts were predicting a 0.25 rate cut. Almost all of them. And the Fed came out and said, boom, fuck you. We're going to do what we want. And they cut by half. And that means, like I said, people are going to be flooding into the risk assets. I saw Trump was at a Bitcoin bar yesterday, showing his support and love for Bitcoin. God, I hope he wins the election. And I'm even on a selfish level, like say I could care less about humanity. I don't care about the world. Say I'm just like an evil little fucking Scrooge, like who's that guy from The Simpsons? Mr. Burns. I'm like a Mr. Burns. I'm solely looking to make money right now. I'm not saying that's me. I'm saying if that was me, like and I'm in crypto, you got to be voting for Trump if you're in crypto. You're not, the bull run is going to be substantially cut in half. if Kamala Harris wins. Yeah, we're still going to get a bull run. I'm still going to make money. But like I've said before, maybe we'll get $100,000 Bitcoin instead of $150,000 Bitcoin. Maybe a $4 Cardano instead of an $8 Cardano. It's going to be like half if Kamala Harris gets elected. So anyway, here's Donald Trump at a Bitcoin bar.
In the meantime, we're keeping an eye on Donald Trump. He is in a bar, I believe, in downtown New York called the Pub Key in downtown Manhattan. Maybe we can play up some sound here, guys, and see if he says anything.
All right, so there he is showing his love for Bitcoin. Awesome, awesome stuff. You're not going to see Kamala Harris in a Bitcoin bar, I assure you that. Also, so this story, Cardano founder to meet Argentina President Javier Milei. Charles Hoskinson plans to meet with Argentina President Javier Milei to discuss how blockchain can rewrite global economics and political systems. Cardano founder will meet with Argentina President Javier Milei in October to discuss the cryptocurrency economy. Hoskinson is heading to a tech forum in Argentina to discuss the future of blockchain in a conversation with the president planned on October 19th. In the upcoming meeting, Hoskinson expects to discuss blockchain's potential to transfer global economic political systems. Of course, this guy right here, Javier Milei, he's a big Bitcoin guy. And hey, maybe they'll make it so they're big on Bitcoin and Cardano over there in Argentina. So interesting stuff. I'm still a big believer in Cardano. You guys know I am. I know the price action has been kind of but I was in the same spot in 2021 with Cardano where it wasn't doing much. And me being the idiot I was in 2021, I sold a lot of my Cardano, and it cost me a lot of money. And I'm not making that mistake this time. So Cardano, everything looking good. All right, let's see if I missed anything else. We did all that. The stock market is up 400 points today, rallying after the big Fed cut. So, and that's pretty much it, guys. Everything looking good. I'm overall bullish. This could be the start of us going into alt season. This could be the catalyst that we need. So I would say buckle up, hold on to your seats. I think the next couple months are going to be a good ride for cryptocurrency. And let's just hope Trump wins the election. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later.